They say you need to get used to being alone because you'll die alone, but in Beirut, they stack the dead in their graves. There are requests to be buried over your sister, your lover, some kind of kin or kindness. My mom's mom gets buried over her father-in-law because my jiddo knows that's where he'll go, and he needs her next to him in the next lifetime as well. In Beirut, whether we die surrounded by love or with no one left to look at as this life leaves us, we are still laid to rest together, even if stitched by film strips of the ears. My dad's mom asks, please, bury me with my father because he was good to me. This, a dying wish left unanswered because only months prior, her sister also found life leaving her and beat her to the punch. They could not open the earth until the sun could kiss bones. We cannot let it rest until the softness that fully sustains us ebbs away. As it slowly dwindles down to the grit in life, they tell you to get going to the edge of it. You'll need more of that gritty, more of that salt to fill the wounds. Grind and granulate your pain to dust. But when the cracks start to break open and the fissures split farther and farther apart, when you ask for God to remember you and hold them together so that you don't lose its shape too soon, what then? Only days before, she was asking for her husband, but she still didn't want to be laid with him, and now she is. My first time talking to Jiddo at his grave, I didn't know what to say. I felt the shadow close over us as the pines swayed. In Beirut, we make sure that the graves always have some kind of grain in their bases, not even necessarily flowers. I'm talking to you so you stay here with me longer because in this life I am walking in my own grave and knowing its confines and asking if anyone will visit me if they never knew me or place branches of pine over my grave. What can I even expect in a place that spaces us apart in both ways so that we may never know the joy of embrace? Maybe you would call it disturbing the peace and absurdity, but in truth, it's a problem of space, of too little space in some places and too much in others. Maybe you would make a mockery, but if you could be held in the arms of someone who touched death before you and could console you, would you be as afraid of the next chapter? Would any of us? Some of us shudder and prefer true solitude to this, and to you your peace is due. But I ask if it's truly weakness to want this comfort and collective, a little less space, when a little more nibbles at the edges of your life, slowly, steadily, like minnows on dead flesh.